She's never had any...
She's scared.
Yeah.
I know she's scared.
It can kill them in minutes, and you have to act quickly. So if she's hemorrhaging internally, then within minutes she could bleed out and just die from blood loss.
Here to help you. It's going to be okay. Hey, how you going? This is Pearl, is it?
Yeah.
No worries.
A panicking Kate has just run into the Bondi clinic with Pearl. The poodle was having a haircut when she suddenly started bleeding into her skin.
They just said quickly get her to the
Okay,
bed.
I can come through now. She's never had anything like this before.
No.
No?
Red welts started appearing on Pearl's underbelly and are now engulfing her whole body.
And what that dark discoloration is where some blood vessels are burst, and we're actually getting blood seeping in through the skin there. So it's quite an abnormal reaction. My theory is that the bleeding we're seeing into her skin is just the very start of it. If she's hemorrhaging internally, then within minutes she could bleed out and just die from blood loss.
It's okay, Pearly.
As a vet, you're always taught that when you see those hemorrhages appearing in the skin, think about one condition, DIC, disseminated intravascular coagulation. It's incredibly serious. The whole circulation essentially becomes like jelly. It's like someone throws a handful of jelly crystals in there and the whole blood just starts to set.
That's it. Pearl, enough.
She's never had any...
She's scared.
Yeah.
I know she's scared.
It can kill them in minutes, and you have to act quickly. So with Pearl, I'm filling her with fluids and giving her a shock dose of steroids to try to reverse that process.
Do it. Do what has to be done. I know. Sit. Sit, sweetie. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Pearl is fighting for her life after she suddenly started bleeding internally.
What really worries me about Pearl right now is that I can't even see a vein to put that drip into. That says to me that her blood pressure has crashed. It's incredibly low. If this has occurred, then perhaps what's going on inside her body is DIC, disseminated intravascular coagulation. If it's DIC, she could have minutes to live.
What I'm doing at the moment is I'm putting a lot of fluid through her system right now.
So the fluid that I'm pumping in now, you can see how fast it's going in, is really going to help.
Okay, stop.
One of Kate's daughters is ringing for news on Pearl.
You can get it if you want.
No, I'm holding her. They can wait. She's a great dog. She's just one of the family. I have 2 other daughters and she's the 3rd daughter. So I have 3 girls.
Right now, Kate's 4-legged daughter is her top priority.
Michaela, I can't talk to you. Would you go home on the bus with Madeline? Go home on the bus with Madeline. I'll see you at home.
The dose of steroids I'm giving her is incredibly fast acting, but also incredibly powerful. If she does have DIC, then it will act in seconds to hopefully prevent it.
That's a girl. I know.
So when I give this injection here,
Yeah.
you may notice her breathing changes a little bit. That's just a sign it's going through her circulation.
At Bondi, a powerful dose of steroids has helped stabilise Pearl.
Here to help you. It's going to be okay.
The poodle started hemorrhaging blood during a grooming session at the dog salon.
What I might do now is just get a blood sample from her.
Pearl's improvement has convinced Chris she's not suffering from the lethal blood disease DIC. But the poodle is still not out of danger.
All right, we're just going to run some tests on that.
Okay.
It's a really simple test that might give me a clue, and that clue could save Pearl's life.
I just want to show you this. So
Yeah.
what I've done, I put some of her blood on a slide here.
Yep.
It's now been about 3 minutes since I did it.
Yes.
It should have really formed a thick jelly,
Right.
but
And it's not.
you can see that it's
Yep.
still quite liquid.
Yep.
My feeling is that
Yep.
what's happening inside her body is she's just lost the ability to clot her blood.
Right. Yep. Like a haemophilia.
Yeah, exactly right. I would say her problem is that she has a lack of platelets.
Right.
The platelets' role is whenever any little blood vessel is torn, they group together and form a plug and stop that blood vessel from bleeding. This would have been bubbling away in a system for probably a few weeks, but today it's at its worst. And with those clippers going over her, they've caused multiple bleeds, but thankfully someone noticed.
Imagine if she was a black poodle,
Yeah.
they may not have seen it.
Yeah.
In a way, the haircut could have saved her life.
Yeah.
Provided we keep her blood volume up, then if she has a few little bleeds here and there, we can handle that.
Yes.
But if she keeps on bleeding the way she has been, then it's going to get serious pretty quickly.
The blood sample will now be sent to the lab to confirm a lack of platelets is the cause of Pearl's frightening condition.
You be a good girl for mummy.
But right now, Chris's main concern is to keep the distressed poodle as calm as possible.
I don't think sitting still is part of Pearl's go, but for her to really stop any more bleeding, then that's exactly what she has to do.
I said rest, don't protest. Okay? Rest, not protest. Yeah?
Later that night at the Bondi clinic, Kate and her worried daughter Madeline have arrived to visit Pearl.
Can she get up?
That's okay. That's fine.
Shh. Oh, darling.
What she has on under her skin is pretty dramatic.
It's just so sad. I can't believe this happened to her. Do you think she'll be okay, or...?
I guess I just don't know at the moment. The whole idea of keeping her inside is so she can rest.
Love you.
After having a poodle myself as a kid, I know that they're intelligent. For Pearl, though, this intelligence is almost her own worst enemy. She's analysing this situation and freaking out as to why she's in here and why everyone is all over her.
Bye, beautiful. Love you so much.
Hello to you. What are you doing?
Back at Bondi, Chris is happy with Pearl's improvement.
So you're pretty up here, aren't you? But, oh, geez, keep you away from mirrors for a few days, huh?
But her family are still waiting for news about the blood test.
Hello. How you going? All right, so Pearl's doing okay today. Good. But what I've done, I ran a whole lot of tests on her body to make sure her kidneys were performing well, her liver was functioning normally. That's all fine.
Yep.
So she's pretty healthy. The one thing she's lacking is platelets. And so what we can do is actually give her steroid tablets. That's going to stop her own body from destroying her own platelets.
Okay.
Okay, if we do that, then she's going to be like any other dog, just with a really bad haircut.
And that costs a lot of money.
So let's try to focus on the healthy dog rather than the dodgy haircut, okay? To now be able to send Pearl home, it means there's many more happy days ahead and hopefully many more better haircuts than she's already had. You know, sometimes, Pearl, in fashion you have to be risky. Taking risks gets results. That's what you've done. I'm sorry, Pearl. Yeah.
If you guys loved that video, great. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel below. That way.